So how many people work here?
Me.
Even before the pandemic?
Even before that, it was just me. My name is Elvis Ellison. I'm the chef owner of Ellison's Bistro. I left Jamaica when I was 9 and I went to England to be with my mom and my dad. My journey didn't stop there because if my mom and dad did not take me to England, then I probably would not be here in Canada right now. At the age of 12, I was cooking for the family of 8, believe it or not. Fish, chicken, potatoes, rice, even making our own jellos, our own ice cream, cakes. My mom used to bake the Jamaica black cake. We used to make up little a brick stove and you just put your wood in there. We didn't need any gas or any electricity to cook. I got pushed around and I worked in some places, which I'm not going to call any names of the place to discriminate. I was working and I did not like the standards. And another place I worked, they told me that they pay me too much money. They said, if you think you can do better, go and do it yourself. So I did. I opened up my own place. If you can take a chance to work for somebody for 40 years, why can't you take a chance to work for yourself for 40 years? Ellison is me. What I cook is from my roots. Like I study French culinary arts, but I say I want to get back to my roots. So what I do now, I basically fuse both of them, the European and the Caribbean, and they're very different, but everybody's got their own traits. Like with the French, a lot of fat, a lot of cream, a lot of butter, and we cook with spice. The spice brings something to the life. It brings out the flavor of the food when you're cooking it. Just me alone back here. I do everything. Even if I have 30 people, I'm the only one cooking. I come out and I greet my customers and I talk to them and says, look, you're in your own living room. If you want to take off your shoes and your socks, just sit down and gel. Some of them that grew up like they were kids and now they're adults, and some of them are teenagers, and they're coming here because their parents introduced them to what I'm doing here, so now they're coming. Even I have some customers, they leave all the way from Baden, from Toronto, from Hamilton. Makes me feel good and bad at the same time. Some of them just can't wait for us to reopen again. Honestly, some days we're here, not one person came in. Like we're here all day and nobody came in. We go home, my wife says, you home already? Says, nobody came in. The bills, if you don't pay them here, you don't pay them at home either. So like it's, you know, it's just another thing, it just affects everything else. It's like one hand washes the other. If you don't have your bills to pay here, then you can't pay it at home just the same way. Put it this way, I don't have the finance that some places have to fall back on. You don't know where the next penny is coming from to pay your next bill, and you just have to just do whatever you can, because if people see the bills that piles up, they'll be scared. Like I'm scared, but I don't show it. You know, I don't know if I'm brave or I'm stupid or what, but you know, it's a scary situation. There's one lady, I don't want to call her name. She and her husband, they really help us, and they bring customers, like they order like a lot of takeout for them, and I don't want to say the amount either, but they help us in that way just to keep going, and they help a lot of restaurants in town. She know who I'm talking about, so thank you, you know. Sometimes you don't know who's standing behind you until you turn around. And sometimes we just like a horse with blinders on, we just see what's ahead of us and we don't take a look to see who's really supporting us. And I want to just, if you want to say, just thank the community and the area for helping me to be where I am, because if it wasn't for the customers and the whole Kitchener-Waterloo region supporting me, then I would not be here either. It's going to get good and it's going to get better for us. No matter if you fall down once or twice, I think you should just get up and keep going. Just brush yourself and say, I'm going to still go.